Greetings, ladies and germs of planet Earth and beyond. King Zero Phoenix here, and I'd actually like to welcome you to the Prehistoric Kingdom. It's a demo game I found online that basically takes the concept of Jurassic Park without actually any of the branding. Let's see. It's like I said, it's currently in its demo mode, so that nothing is 100% implemented just yet. But still, we're basically in a form of creative mode. Yep, get our own island similar to Issa. Start out with unlimited funds, accessible, suitable for building. 4 seasons, Mediterranean climate. Poor in oil, rich in sunlight, moderate hydration, moderate weather patterns as well. And come on, I think because of games like Jurassic Park Builder, that games like this were able to come through. I mean, after all, who actually hasn't want to build their very own dinosaur theme park? Don't mind me, I'm preoccupied with something else. Anyway, let's call it Heroes Ancient Kingdom. Difficulty? No other difficulty other than easier. Playing my song. Let's get right to it, shall we? And we can only make from what I've seen, we can only make a few basic species, nothing too major just yet. But still, being able to make them, and we can actually alter them between... Oh, hold on. It's almost done loading. I tried to get this up last week, but I was so confused about how everything was supposed to work, I just quit in the middle of it all. Not bad at all. Oop.
I'm your new employer, Alexander Winstone. Delighted to make your acquaintance. Now, I expect this park to be operational very soon, and I'm giving you all the funding you need to achieve this. As this will be a trial run for you, no one outside of the company shall ever step foot on this island. So, no need to build an abundance of attraction.
Sounds like a plan to me. Ugh. Resource management. See, it doesn't want to go. Too close, too close, too close. Hang on. I see. First, a form of power. It's got to be connected to the water. Three should be enough. And of course, what better place of wind power? 3 water pumps. Now for another form of power. What better form of power than wind energy? Let's see. Can't put it on the mountain. But we should place them in similar, close to the water pumps. The reason being is because air currents coming from the ocean would be an excellent source of energy. There we go. Sadly, doesn't look like we can make staff structures of security just yet. Given how there's a lot of mountainous regions over here. Actually, before we do anything else, we should actually start with this. Let's see. That will be the... Ooh. There we go. Wait, the vehicle depot. Yes. That's not what I wanted. I wanted something else. Here we are, the animal nursery. Right here, behind the mountain. With this, we can actually get to the fun part and start making actual creatures. Let's see, what can we make so far? Archosauria, Coelurosauria, Galamine, Tyrannosaur, and the Raptor. And yes, these are real Velociraptors. See, look. No larger than smaller than the average human. Now tell me this Tyrannosaurus doesn't look almost identical, to the one used in Saurian. And thankfully they do have colors to distinguish between male and female. Not to mention, look, feathered. Or we could go old school back to scaly. Honestly, which do you prefer? I mean, most of us kids, or people, I should say, like myself, grew up seeing dinosaurs like this, but seeing them like this may actually be more accurate. Ooh. But before we do anything else, as much as I love the thought of being able to create my creatures already, we should actually build a habitat for them to make sure they don't get out. I'd say this little valley right here would be the best spot. Let's see. What is this? Large water trough? This is the large wooden feeder. These are feeders. I asked for shelters. Large wooden shelter. Large stone shelter. And a trunk shelter. Tiny... I think raptors could make their home out of this. There doesn't seem to be any real building. Has been until infancy. There really isn't much else, but in terms of actually confining them, I think metal would be the best way to go. Before we do anything else... Let's see, in terms of structures, I think habitation or shelters. Huh. Listen to that music. It's just so touching, isn't it? I honestly don't think I should try to constrict them just yet. I mean, clearly this is designed to be a free-roaming park. Pause it again. Honestly, this is a little more sloppy to my tastes. But like I said, this is just a demo so far, so what are you gonna do? But now that that's out of the way... let's actually make something. It looks like the only herbivore we can make so far is Triceratops. Marginocephalia. Gallimimus. Honestly, it... They only make feathered, huh? Let's see, what shall we do so far? Neck? Okay, that's no different than a turkey. Actually, it looks more like an ostrich like this. Sandhill actually looks better like that. The males seem to be larger than the females. Let's start out small, and go with the herbivores, since those are most likely the more easier to manage. Evergreen. Crimson. That's a little too intimidating. I don't think males will go anywhere near her. Copperback. Plain, but appropriate for a female. Naturally, these creatures were only scaly. Let's see, for females, how many should we do? Let's say 4 females. And twice as many males. Only if they're going to impress them. Twice as many males for all the females. Although, now that I think about it, I did it again. Oh, you can even name them too. But you know what? There should at least be some adults to protect them. 1 evergreen, 1 crimson male, and an evergreen female. Can't see. Crap. What if I were to... what'd I do? How can you even find anything in this place? I think I put him down somewhere, but I didn't see where. Wait, was that him? No. I placed him somewhere, though. Oh, I think now the habitat's feeding. That's for the carnivore meat. Here we go. Not enough water, huh? Where'd the Triceratops go? Ah, there she is. I wish there was some way of finding the... Where exactly did I put that other one? I know I put it down somewhere because it's not showing up anywhere. I admit this isn't exactly as fascinating as one may expect. But like I said, it's still a demo, but all in all, pretty well balanced so far. I do wish they had a locator or something. Also, this begs a new interesting question. How am I supposed to get water to these things? Actually, that reminds me. I was going to put something for workers. No. Here, transportation. Why can I not click on them? Okay, something's wrong. Ah, here we are. Safe staff all terrain. Check this out, we can even take them for a drive. Let's see though. Is it possible I could use these? Oi! Sorry. Considering they aren't really connected any. I tested this out before on my own. This thing can go pretty fast since there's no real uninhibited speed or roads. Whoa! Oh dear. Woohoo! Oh! And it still landed upright. This is Prehistoric Kingdom, not a prehistoric demolition derby. Oh, this is a problem. Oh, never mind. Wait. What I want to know is how in the world are these things getting enough water? Oh, I just remembered something. Right, I can make dirt paths. Scenery. Actually, what I really need to do is a tiny dash of terraforming. No. Huh. Okay, that's one. Lower the intensity a little. Huh! Look at that, the car's back to normal. Look at that, I put it back. Okay. I'm messing around. Would this be considered fracking? Can't make this too inaccessible. You just have to be able to drink. Okay. There we go. Wow, does that look so many different levels of unnatural. Eek. Okay, don't know how that happens. But at least now the water pumps are full of water. Can now get a proper amount of water. Keep in mind that. Ah, you can even move them. You know what? I think it's time to stop horsing around. Let's set the rest of them. That's a juvenile Triceratops. This way they'll have plenty to eat, and enough to drink, I hope. Now let's get some other creatures in here. Gotta have the males look as flashy as they can. Six infant males should be enough. And now for an adult. Plain looking. One adult female. Let's try right here. Good God, I sound worse than turkeys. Let's see, where's the car? Okay, don't turn any of them into roadkill. Whoa! I guess that's what happens when you mess with the terrain so willy-nilly. The Gallimimus should be over this way. Oi. I don't see any of the smaller ones. I guess maybe I shouldn't have played. Seriously, I don't see any of them. Nothing inside them. Yet. Oh! They're so small you can barely even see them. What? Oi. Okay, don't try. Okay, you saw that happen, it just went skyward. Look, there's no one even driving this thing. And look how beat up it is. Oi. Ugh. Good as new. Oh no, not bad. Why don't we or speed up the clock a bit and see what happens? At least I know to head to the feeding stations. Yep, and the Galamai I receive are even instinctively heading towards the watering holes I created. Oh no, not bad. Kinda boring, I will not lie. Oh no, this does has the potential to become something good. With that in mind, there are no save files available for visualization. Alright, but anyhow, I'm gonna stop here. Not bad, don't you think? It's a cute little game. Has a lot of potential, and from what I've seen, it can be quite entertaining. Be sure to give it a try yourselves, free to download on Steam. And I'm pretty sure the developers could get some insight if any of your videos they notice anybody's videos, even if they are mine. Regardless, thank you everybody so much for joining me on this little adventure. This game does have a bit of promise to it, doesn't it? And I can't wait for the full version of the game to be released. Well, it's gonna take me a while to get it done, because, not much of an architect. Like I said, hit that thank you so much for joining me. Hit that like button to let me know you enjoyed yourselves, pound that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing any more, and be sure to share any opinions you may have with me down in the comments below. And until next time, this is King Zero Phoenix signing off. Laters!